Welcome back to some new r/malicious compliance stories, where people comply to the letter, but not the spirit of a request. I hope you had a great day. The first story is called Profile Picture. I handle new staff onboarding. All of our team members have a profile picture, and it's routine for me to ask new staff to send me a picture they would like to use. New staff S decides to be cheeky. Seeing that some of the staff profile photos are casual, he sends me his photo with the words, "Maybe use this." The photo was probably taken when he was 10 years old, looking cringe and a little shabby. That became his profile picture for the whole of his first month with us. He got snubbed endlessly in that time. I eventually replaced it for him, but only after he repeatedly pleaded for it to be changed. To be fair, he became instantly known and recognized in the whole company. It helped that he was good at what he did too. The next story is called Corporations. I travel a lot for work. The typical schedule is to leave Sunday to be able to work Monday to Friday on site, then travel back Saturday. For religious reasons, I can't travel on Saturday, and my employer has known about this since I started, and it has never been an issue, so I end up needing to travel back on Sunday. This past trip, we finished a little early on Friday, not enough for me to make it back home, but enough that I could get somewhere a little closer. I figured I'd save my company some money and check out of the hotel, and stay by a friend for Saturday. Then continue home Sunday like normal. When I got my travel pay stub, it was short 2 days of per diem. And when I asked our accounting person, I was told, well, because you checked out of the hotel on the Friday, that's when the trip officially ends. So I didn't get the per diem, even though I was still traveling for them. Well, if those are the rules, guess I'll just not check out early, and they can pay per diem and the hotel nights. Corporations. The third story is called Allergies. Working with the public is always a fun time. I truly believe everyone should have to deal with a Karen with a forced smile. It's a great lesson in tolerance and learning the limits of them. Now, at the time, I have been a chef for about 8 years. I have built up a good thick skin at this point, so I can deal with the different breeds of Karen you'd see in my work environment. A tourist hotspot near the ocean. Learning to deal with the unicorn of Karens, the entitled vacationing mega Karen. Some of my co-workers, mostly the younger summer job rate staff, haven't developed the methods of tolerance yet. I was the sous chef of an outdoor terrace-style seafood restaurant by the sea. That was also a seaside inn. On this day, a party of 5 came in. Karen with 4 others. I want to say friends. The entire time I could hear her complain that the waitress was too slow, that service was too slow, that everything was taking too long. We had a full house at the time. After chowder bread and a shared appetizer, all of which, according to Karen, took forever to get to the table, it was time to order salads. It's at this point I can tell she has been there before, because she ordered the Caesar salad, but made a point to say hold the anchovies, because she was allergic. She said this in such a harsh way that my little waitress was about in tears, and Karen seemed to be enjoying it. Her friends seemed to be used to this type of behavior. It was here I decided to step in. I rocked over in my bright white chef coat, with the tall paper chef's hat, and spoke to Karen. "I'm sorry, I couldn't help over here. Please let me personally handle your order. We take allergies very seriously. I will be out with your order in a few minutes." So I then stepped inside. Our salad station was indoors. I asked our salad chef to make a Caesar salad without dressing or garnish, the anchovies. In the meantime, I stepped inside the storage room and took the label off the box our dressing came in. 3 minutes after I stepped inside, I came back out and placed a plate of Roman lettuce with Parmesan cheese and croutons. At first, Karen had a smug, victorious look on her face. That lasted for about 30 seconds, till she realized, loudly, Where the frick is my dressing? I asked for a Caesar salad. But ma'am, you are allergic. I can't feed you something you are allergic to. She yelled, pointing her finger at me. I said I'm allergic to anchovies. I had your salad yesterday, and you put anchovies on it. I just want my salad without anchovies. Now go and make me one without it. But ma'am, it's right there in front of you. I have made you an anchovy-free salad. But from what you have just told me, I have good news for you. But let me confirm that you had my salad yesterday. Yes, I just removed the portion that had the anchovies on it. It's at this point I realized I had the attention of the whole front end. Well, I have good news and bad news for you. The good news is that you are not allergic to anchovies. And the bad is that I know this because you ate some yesterday and are still fine. Then I put my hands up to stop her protests. Anchovies are one of the main ingredients to Caesar salad dressing. And with that, I reached inside my pocket and pulled out the label. I pointed to the second ingredient, anchovy paste. To this day, I can close my eyes and see her go from red to right and back again. Her friends about fell out of their chairs laughing. Got a chuckle from a few other tables too. My little waitress got one hell of a tip from that table. Likely not from Karen, but her friends. The last story is called Postmaster Compliance. I work at a small town post office with over 2,000 residents, so we actually have a lot of customers and are extremely busy most of the time. This happened about a year ago. We have one customer, out of many, who is a complete shopaholic. We'll call her Barb. She buys and buys, getting at least 1 to 2 packages every day. Our carrier at the time would take the packages and deliver them to Barb, either in her own mailbox or the parcel locker assigned to her. Barb, however, was extremely lazy and would hardly ever check her box. Fast forward a little bit, and suddenly Barb starts calling the office, saying that the carrier is misdelivering packages. Barb spoke to both me and the postmaster, and we both sent the carrier many times, just to confirm Barb was getting her packages. One day she calls and chews out the postmaster. I don't know exactly what was said, just that she yelled a lot and eventually said, "Stop misdelivering my packages." So on that day, my beloved postmaster says, "Understood, we'll get that fixed right away." From that point on, Barb would now be receiving slips notifying her that she had packages to pick up at the post office. She was not happy about this. It was funny to see the few times her husband came in and did a facepalm when I handed him almost 20 packages. I still never forget the time Barb came in one day, got her packages and said to me, "You know, just because I had a few words with the postmaster, doesn't mean you have to stop delivering." And I just looked at her, smiled and said, "Well, we wouldn't want to be misdelivering anything." Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And if you have time, watch another one of my videos. And now, I hope you have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye.